Hong Kong HKUSPACE mission is to aspire to be a world-class excellent in the provision of professional and continuing education in Hong Kong, mainland China, and the region. We are a pioneer in Hong Kong education sector. We were the first to provide professional and continuing education in Hong Kong by offering well-needed programs for Hong Kong people. As well, we are the first to offer transnational education (TNE) in Hong Kong by working with well-known overseas partners to provide VR qualification in Hong Kong for local Hong Kong people. Hong Kong HKUSPACE started as the Department of Extramural Study of the University of Hong Kong in 1956. In the 1950s, Hong Kongs were experiencing economic growth as a manufacturing hub, and there was a need for legally trained profession in Hong Kong. To be legally trained at that time, you basically need to go to the United Kingdom to get a legal profession, and this proves to be unsustainable for many Hong Kong people. So we saw the need and we started to work with University of London to offer their part-time legal program in Hong Kong. And this proved to be very successful. So by 1964, Hong Kong HKUSPACE, working with the University of London, was offering a first full-time LLB program in Hong Kong. By the 1970s, as Hong Kong economy continued to grow, it was clear that there was a huge shortage of technicians in Hong Kong. We saw the need and we began to work with Edinburgh Napier University in Applied Sciences to offer the first biomedical science program in Hong Kong. We have been working for ENU for over 50 years now. By the 1980s, again, as Hong Kong economy grows and expands, there was a need for professional training in business fields. We work with London School of Economics as well as Curtin University to provide business programs to be offered in Hong Kong. By the 1990s, the Hong Kong economy has become more mature and developed, and it was clear that there was a need for professional services trained people in Hong Kong. By then, Hong Kong HKUSPACE has over 20 overseas programs working with many different partners. At the same time, we were beginning to develop more higher-level overseas programs, such as Postgraduate Diploma in Dietetic with the University of Ulster and the Master of Science in Training and Human Resource Management with the University of Leicester. Another significant development for Hong Kong HKUSPACE was in the year 2000, where Hong Kong HKUSPACE developed first community college in Hong Kong. It was clear then that we need to work with our partners to provide articulation pathway for the community college graduates. So today, working with our partners, there are both full-time and part-time programs. In recent years, the Hong Kong SAR government has been developing Hong Kong into an education hub for the region. Hong Kong HKUSPACE therefore took bold steps to internationalize its curriculum. It is very clear Hong Kong HKUSPACE internationalization has four driving principles. First is to provide response to market needs. Second is to provide niche programs for professional development. Third is to provide opportunity for students and professional practitioners where there is no local opportunity available. And fourth is to enhance the internationalization of the Hong Kong education sector. Since 2013, Hong Kong HKUSPACE has developed a series of strategic partnerships with our overseas partners. The idea here is that the school would work in greater depth with these partners, better serve our students and the Hong Kong community. We have made numerous visits to our partners to facilitate academic exchange and collaboration. We have so far signed over 10 Memorandum of Understanding with our partners, and these include University of London and University of Essex in the UK and East Coast University in Australia. We have developed a few new programs with our partners. For example, with the University of Arts London, we have the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Contemporary Media and Culture. With Manchester Metropolitan University, we have Master of Science in Cybersecurity. And last but not least, with Swinburne University in Melbourne, Australia, we have the Bachelor of Aviation Management. International programs in Hong Kong HKUSPACE account for a substantial portfolio of our offering. These programs span from business, marketing, finance, to architecture, information study, aviation, social science, esports, etc. All these programs account for over 4,000 students. Hong Kong HKUSPACE continue to work with our overseas partners to offer niche programs such as AI to meet learning needs, as well as for the future development of Hong Kong, mainland China, and the region. In addition to undergraduate programs, Hong Kong HKUSPACE also work with our partners to offer master's and doctoral programs in Hong Kong. So what are the benefits for students? We believe that internationalization provides students an opportunity to study in well-designed programs with renowned university. On a personal level, we believe that from internationalization, students' identity become global citizens. They become more globally aware, have a global vision, and have a international knowledgeable, cross-culture sensitive, and open-minded. And further, they become more aware of how local development are connected to the global environment. In achieving our aspiration as a world-class center of excellence in the provision of professional and continuing education, Hong Kong HKUSPACE has embarked on a series of international benchmarking. First, we have commissioned an international research agency called iGraduate to survey student satisfaction on our teaching and learning. These results will be benchmarked against over 200 international universities around the globe. Second, we will be conducting an international conference annually, hopefully, on teaching and learning and sharing good practices. And third, we have commissioned an independent panel making up of professionals in the quality assurance sector to benchmark our quality assurance system internationally. These series of international benchmarking exercises will hopefully enhance our academic quality, our academic excellence, and provide the best professional and continuing education to our students and to Hong Kong.